Let's do this. Recently, Valentine's Day, Mr. Teresa, what did you get up to? 5 minutes. And let's do it. You can
Yeah. Okay. Spark notes.
Yeah.
Mr. Chirisa Karambo. Mr. Chirisa.
Whoa. To 4 crimes. That is the funniest thing about that statement was they included crimes like from way back.
Oh, hey,
Before we even knew this,
they dug up.
which confirms the rumor
Very
that
clearly.
ZRP has a dogger on everyone. It's just not your time.
Yeah. They're like, oh,
Because
no,
how, like, you guys knew that this man was moving, man. What was happening?
Yeah. Not to fuck with us.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is just stand by the door in the nightclub and it's, I get my racks, I come back home and whatnot. And then that one down in the baza and Batman over Shingo.
The moment you said
And at that point, when I Batman, I just hey, you know what? Yeah, I feel like Elon Musk, very manji muskwage dambo very soon, because that demonstration in the White House when he was holding court in the fucking Oval Office, akagarisa kamwana kake pamfudzi as an unelected fucking official. That was crazy business. Like I said, that's very akin to, but then again, it's very akin to Takachibata G Chinich. I would even argue it's times 10 Takachibata G.
No, it's times 10. Because, I mean...
Yo, Imi, Hunganai Timbo Sasa, Pano Panika Nyaya Karkupisa. We just wanna talk about it, Machitika. Welcome. Oh, you know what time it is. Send it to your friends so they also be a part of this. You cannot describe what you feel, huh? We're taking Zimbabwe to the world, huh? Yeah, this is Black and Forth. Welcome. This is Black and Forth.
Go!
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Is this
Candizzle
New Year's
with
energy?
the sizzle.
Wagwan?
Yeah.
We are here.
Billboard Candizzle.
Sesfigile.
Homad Muzoma Bad
Western
Nasty.
Teresa.
Yeah.
What it do?
Yeah. Valentine's Day, New Year, wrapped in one.
Christmas boxy papo. Yo, listen. We want to address something quick. You guys feel like we had...
I know. You know what? And rightfully so.
I mean, it looks like that.
I know. I'm sorry. The optics.
I promise
But I promise you, the
situation is actually the opposite.
The opposite. We actually over-prepared.
We over-prepared. So what we did is before we left, we recorded about 5 episodes that we intended to release over the December period. But life happened.
You know what? We'll
life,
be honest,
life
man.
happened. We never
not only did life happen, I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry. I love you guys. You're a priority, but at that point in time,
I don't know about priority.
There were more pressing issues.
I
think there were things. There were things bigger than
So what ended up happening was these episodes started to feel like, I mean,
stale.
It wasn't so much that they were stale, but it's like there is actually more pressing things to discuss.
Exactly.
Imagine releasing a pre-recorded episode after Celebration Center. Everyone would have been like, you know what? And then we even went the other side. We got a Riverside subscription, very expensive. By the way, we recorded
almost $200.
We recorded an episode, but then even that was like, that's not who we are. For the first time, it can't be a Riverside. It can't be a virtual thing. Because
it can't be.
Bridge. We haven't figured out the virtual bridge thing. But anyway, and then what ended up happening was, I remember we dropped that episode where we're talking our Nyaya as well, which was fire. Probably one of our best. But there was an outlandish comment that I saw there. I was like, you guys with these pre-recorded episodes or what? And the plan was actually to start, and I was like, you know what, fuck you.
You know what? I read that comment. It took every fiber of my being to not respond to that comment. Okay, valid points were made, People are like, oh, we tune into this for the current affairs, for the insights, and the one. I get it, but read the room. If you're reading through 400 comments that are saying, this is Chamboko, and then in you trot, which you check yourself.
Check yourself. Yours is even a better peer. For me, it was, first of all, I need you guys to always remember, whenever you feel that moment, this is not a public service. This is not coming from the Ministry of Information. It's not mandated for us to be doing this. Whenever you feel like saying, oh, you guys in green, whenever you need to check your entitlement.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah,
because none of us gets paid to do this. And I mean, the coffees are
of course,
dope.
Of course, the SADSA buyers. Yeah.
But if I was to tell you, Kuti, we haven't come close to recovering the money that was spent, even just getting the podcast.
Even just these panels.
So when you now move with the, oh, you guys are Negrini, it's like, whoa. The things that we are doing, the shows, the Negrini, that's what pays for this.
That's where the guap is at. And quite frankly, my boy had celebration to hit. Listen, more pressing issues.
I saw that. I was like, you know what? Even these pretty good choose my Buddhism, because clearly,
even then.
So I'm going to no kanisa because it's like, bro, we know we can't record right now. We're making the effort. We've actually made the effort to pre-record.
To even have
but that is like
it's not good enough for you.
Like cuckoo, shep,
read
sniper,
the room, man.
Shep, sniper.
Come on, man. Get with the program.
Yo, welcome back, Mr. Teresa.
Welcome back to you. This boy was gone. He said once he washed his hands. Yeah. Be that as it may, we have you in our minds.
We love you guys.
We love you guys, man.
Absolutely love you guys.
We love you so much.
We love the interactions. We love the community. But there's just those moments that are like, we need you guys to remember, because this hasn't gotten to a point where it's self-sustainable for anyone to try and check us like that.
No, don't.
It's still very much a passion project.
You know what I mean?
Very much. And the things that make or bring us money will always take precedence. Unfortunately.
At this point. But don't worry. It's something we're working towards.
I mean, this year, definitely, we're going to be cooking.
Yeah.
This year, get it from the horse mouth. Like, I think that's a symbol for something else.
No sadza kumona.
Yeah, but vanonga suruona poto, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, ndakabata. Hey, yo, son. Fire. Hey, you're right. Hey, we're gonna shift him back to the poto. No.
What is the bridge, yo? Yo. But man, it's an exciting year. How did you kick it off? Let's do this. Recently, Valentine's Day, Mr. Teresa, what did you get up to? Let's do it. You can
yeah. Okay. Spark notes.
Yeah.
Mr. Teresa Karambo. Mr. Teresa. No, because if you ask me, no, it was prior to Valentine's Day. Then, hence I said
prior to New Year's,
before
Christmas.
Shit.
Yo,
$sign by Iron.
No, but knowing you.
Nah, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I got.
This is not how I expected you to share with you, because I'm expecting someone.
I got hit with the excommunicado.
Window.
Get out. Yeah. You know when you don't pay for your photographs, them street photographers from Zim back in the day, and they display your picture on their frame
as promo.
That was me. It's like that one. Yeah, get him out. But nonetheless, it was an amicable one. It was an amicable one.
I said ndakarambwa.
So
when you say amicable, is it auna good?
No, ndakarambwa. You see what I mean? I'm not here. Too plenty.
Ndakase promise to
Pane gas rang. No.
Okay.
No. So
Fair,
I
fair, fair.
and I
So like-
was like, hey, but sure. Yeah, all right. Then and then I tipped. But there's no bad blood. That's what
okay.
it is.
This is actually crazy because I swear there's people that are watching this like, I didn't even know this man was in a relationship. I don't understand.
You know what?
I don't understand how we're getting the most information about
Brother,
this relationship. Yeah, better.
I refuse to believe that because if you're
No, I mean you've insinuated.
I
You have insinuated.
I never insinuated.
Am I wrong?
No, I never insinuated.
Every time somebody would comment with ako kano itako. You say,
I told them I'm off the market.
Ah.
I've even said numerous times. I've said munu wangu. Like numerous times I said,
I mean, I knew, right?
Dog.
But it felt like I'm off the market, but you know that I'm off the market, but market then Rico.
I know.
Did you own out market then Rico?
I know it may seem that I was simply creating the illusion of scarcity to drive demand.
Right.
But that was not the case. That was not the case. I was wholeheartedly always on about.
But I swear, this is the most that people are ever heard of your relationship.
Really?
This is the most.
Was I cryptic? Was I cryptic? No. Okay, but then I guess at the same time, I also had the consciousness that
you're hitting us with the yourself.
My partner at the time, was someone who's also very private.
Right.
It was a mutual kind of.
Also a big fan of the podcast. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope she's not like fuck. Please,
no.
Please.
Like I said,
please.
This is where I said we're good. We're good. We're good. But hey, I'm not even. Hey. So this is where I'm at. Started the year off on a shaky one, but by the time the year came to the end, I
got my one boy.
So Valentine's Day was just any other weekend for your boy.
Right. Man getting nice.
If anything, then you took my offshoots, my chuffs, my rejects. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay.
That's a joke. What about you? I love how we've just got into this.
I mean,
on my walls, as though this is the first time.
I feel like.
Well, I mean, to you lot, as though this isn't the first time we've just seen Candizo from making literal history. What are we doing here? Why is the doom and gloom of Munashe's...
do you know, yesterday somebody sent me a message and said, "Hi, King Kandoro, I'm so-and-so from such and such company, looking to reach out and find out if there's, opportunities for a partnership. We're not necessarily looking for a brand ambassador, but we're looking for, this is how we think we can partner, blah, blah, blah. This is our company, this is our company profile."
I mean, you're dealing with bankers now. You're fraternizing with bankers now.
I mean. And then the interesting thing that they said was, we're interested in your, as a local influencer, and there's someone who's on the rise, and I couldn't get past that part. Because wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So you know what's mad?
Yeah.
You know what's mad?
Yeah.
When you said as two things that got my ears perked up.
Yeah.
But I just,
Yeah.
That's why I went to sip. I went to sip my, my apple juice.
Yeah. Apple juice out.
Because I said, no, let them land. Local. I don't know, man. International Candizo to start with. I don't know. I mean, it's not like we just finished the entire year going all over Europe. Schengen vans anyway. Secondly, on the
On the rise.
On the two-time NAMA nominee.
On the rise.
Two-time nominee on the verge of being a two-time NAMA award winner.
I mean,
I don't know about on the rise, man. It sounds.
It sounds like
I don't know. I don't know what Rising Star has billboards and selling out 3,500 seater venues. I don't know who's
like. There's moments. I like to think of myself as somebody who is reasonably humble. Like, I'm not humble. I know for a fact I'm not humble, but reasonably. And I say reasonably in the context of, I believe some of the things that I've done are pretty remarkable, right?
Brother, hey.
I don't go around tweeting my own like I've done what, because I like to think the work speaks for it. But when somebody then says to me, as a local influencer who's on, I'm like,
hey yo,
I know I'm running the risk of putting you and your organization off by pointing this out, but I need to point it out.
Yeah, point it
so
out.
I asked them, I was like, yo, I don't know if this is a negotiation tactic here, which you're trying to
humble me
and
bring
and so
me
that
down.
I was like,
No.
yeah, because the thing is, you're going to call me that, and then I'll send you this red card, and you tell me to fuck off.
Oh,
yeah. So let's adjust a few things here, because first of all, local.
I don't know, man.
Check this address, bro.
Check this address. Hey.
Check this address.
I don't know if HMRC got my Zim address.
I mean, Zimra doesn't even have my address. Look at my newsstands. Look at my newsstands. I don't want it. You got it. Secondly, this on the rise. Celebration Center, dog.
I don't know,
Wasn't that long ago?
I don't know, man.
Wasn't that long ago?
I don't know, man.
Wasn't so. I brought that up when you saying like there's like in my imposter syndrome. As soon as Celebration Center was done, right? I was like, yo, that was dope.
I'm done.
But what's next, right? Like what? That was dope. But what's next? And it's moments like these, like genuinely, if whenever somebody tries, like, yo, that was dope, Ningrini. Like part of me like recoils like a little bit because I never want to get too comfortable. Like, you know, like basking that, like, okay, we done that. What's next?
Yeah. But when Mike Tyson
exactly.
No. What are we doing today?
But when somebody now tries to downplay that work now, that's when I'm like, whoa. Oh,
stop that.
Let's not treat it like it was nothing.
No. Acknowledge that. I beg we acknowledge that. And then...
But then they tried to win it back and said, like, yo, no, I meant, you have the potential to surpass it. I was like, nah, that's not what you meant.
That's not how you're trying to put it.
And even this,
local, even influencer.
I don't know what I can do can be reduced to that.
No. You know exactly what I am.
Saying this to say, guys, when you come here, come correct.
Act right.
Absolutely no need to do. As a matter of fact, the most ideal scenarios that I like to get into now is not that whole send me your red card so we can see. No. Because at this point, you absolutely know what you're going to get, right? Come and say, Kandro, this is what we want done. So we can tell you,
shorter, and then
because the thing that people try to do is send us a red card so that we can have back and forth and no. You know what you need done. We're trying to push this product. What? Pamaita planner, tine budget rate 3,000. Mariatra opa Kandro, is it 1,000 or is it 3,000? Yes. And truck come on black and forth. So come to us and say, boys, the black forth trucks what mune product truck plug at this muchaheta masho truck ningirgina. Mariatina yagamira so. And then we can say, no, Mario, because I promise you, when you know what Maria Yakwana, Maria Yakwana, you know, let's not have an elongated back and forth.
Don't my offers you can't refuse,
you know,
type shit.
And then when Maria could I know Kwana, but not this sick.
Yeah, we can meet each other halfway.
Are we building a relationship? Is this a once-off? Let's not be silly.
Don't do that.
Let's not be silly.
Don't do that.
This year, this is gore. Regular silly.
Having said, please join me, my fellow B and FFers, in just applauding my guy. Please.
Thank you, man.
Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Honestly,
oh my God. I know time has passed and now we're trivializing it and whatnot, but bro.
Yeah. It's only now that I'm actually editing the video that I'm like, yo, that was a moment.
Brother!
I think I don't think I appreciated it in the
you know what?
Yeah.
What blew me absolutely, bro? What was I knew D-Day was coming.
Yeah.
We saw the build up.
Yeah.
We were geeking out in the build up. You know, we saw the
Going
traction and you could feel that it's a moment.
Yeah.
It's almost like a cultural signifier in terms of
if you know
the craft. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the day came.
Yeah.
And people I don't even really interact with like that, but just people I just have on social media and whatnot. And then I started going through my stories on Instagram. And when I say I went through about like 10, 15 users back to back to back, posting something along the lines of we're en route there, Taako, Trimq. My man created traffic. There was
That was crazy to me.
Brother,
that was crazy. I remember.
Oh my god, bro!
Like,
and I know I said this. This is probably the 6th, 7th time that I've said this, but I need to tell it to my folks here in front of these cameras, bro. I shed a tear. Like, bro, a tear ran down my face. And I was just like, we made it out of the hood. We get it out of the hood.
That was crazy.
Oh my God. And then the aftermath of it, there was the build up and then there was radio silence. And then it was Mangwana Makuseni.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, if FOMO could kill her.
Yeah. I think I was tagged in like 300 stories.
Bro, I would have died alone by Jesus' birthday. I would have been done. Oh, fuck.
I remember through the thick of it, right?
Yo!
So like the green room, Yeku celebration, like there's a big screen that allows you to see inside.
Oh, so you can see the people.
So I mean, shout out to Celebration Center. Incredible organization from top to the bottom. Like everyone from conferencing to the ushers, they were on point.
Yeah.
Right. So shout out to C Media as well. Those are my guys. Shout out to TT, Clem, Shep, Aliyah, Denver.
Gang.
It's not so much, the thing that happens when you're running through,
I know.
And then certain names, but it's not right. Shout out to Laura. Laura is not even Aruko accounting.
Oh gosh.
You know.
There.
Shout out to Packings. Hey. And my face sound didn't turn now, sorry. But I run the trades.
I know, I'd be like that. I'm sure they understand.
Shout out to the whole team, man. Everyone.
All parties involved, man. Hey,
so the whole operation, we've run through this, we've been practicing. So the anxiety now of the day is getting to me. I'm like, why is why are things?
Why is it quiet? Wait.
At some point, things started moving slow. Like the people that were entering the venue.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, at this point, this is around 6:30. At this point, people are supposed to be settled because the DJ is now cranking the tunes up. And the way they were doing it was so orderly, right? Crazy enough, I'm the one who is given this instruction. But I'm like, yo, kunama sections are empty. But they were filing people. Then I get a call. I think around 6:45 from Noxie.
Show start was 7:30.
Sure, I started at 6 at this point. Like
doors open.
Doors open at 6. DJ started playing already to create the mood and what. But no one is on stage. Sure, it's supposed to start at 7.
Oh, like not 7:30. It's a 17. Okay,
yeah, it's a 17. So I get a call na 7:15. This is a friend of mine, but I mean, she knows she's not meant to be calling me.
Yeah.
So I just look at it, and then she texts me. She's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "What's happening?" Like, we are stuck in traffic. Like, this is somebody who is like, she's 5 minutes away from
Very
celebration.
punctual.
Yeah, she's 5 minutes away from celebration, but she's like, "Abas kupindika."
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
So she was calling me to say, but then I'm wondering, why is she calling me? So that's what had happened.
Yeah.
Vanhu hapasi kupindika because everyone ari kuuya nemota and chakada and pakamanga and
3,000 people, at least 1,000 cars.
Exactly. There's queues outside. You know, there's queues outside of people that are still. So that's when I was like, whoa. Okay.
Shit.
We might have done a thing.
Bro.
We might have done a thing.
Bro, that there. Oh my God. And you know what's absolutely crazy? The other day, I don't even know what I was doing in the comments or what it was. And I saw someone comment on the episode that when it became a thing, black and forth, and then we just made like a throwaway comment where we were like, we mentioned something about Maichi Samba, and then we said, if Maichi Samba pops up in the near future on some next whatnot, I would be freaked out. And there was a comment that said, if that echoed that sentiment, and they said, if I would be curious to hear if Maichi Samba pops up in the near future. If Maichi Samba pops up in the near future, with regards to the podcast, then we're like, I know,
we out of here.
Brother, did Maichi Samba not pop up?
Bro.
And then we geeked out about that. Yeah. And then
later on,
she did another mad one.
Do you know the first how that interview actually came about?
Yeah.
Her first message was like, "Yo, why did you not tell me could show show away?" So you remember in the video that she's like, "Yo, ndengendiriko and all of us." I just thought that was her being kind. I just thought that was.
But at that point, I knew she's coming. I mean,
you know,
at that point, I knew she's coming.
I didn't want to get ahead of myself.
I knew.
I didn't want to. I was like, if she shows up, dope. If she doesn't, I don't want to hold it. But then her first message, like the message that I got on Instagram, was like, now I don't know whether the person who handles Maichi Samba is actually her, or this is somebody who is, but they do a very good job of
mimicking how she speaks.
Like, ndakuzonditaurira wani shop yakanhikira ndokutonzwa nawo ndiri kubvunza kuti show yacho iri kuitwa rini ndakutonzwa kuti wakauya zvino wadzokera here. I'm like, no, I'm still around. Oh, come to the studio. Let's chop it up. Let's green. I mean, very gracious, bro. Very kind. You feel that warmth.
So, man.
You feel that warmth when you're speaking. You feel like you feel like you sit down and you feel like you want to be good.
Yeah.
You want to be good.
Hey, you was on
beyond good.
You was on good behavior,
bro.
Even I was watching that as on my best behavior. They do this shit.
Hey,
mama. These ones.
Considering prior to that, I had been on, the Danny J show. Oh, fuck. The contrast between that Danny J podcast and Maichi Samba is like night and day.
Yeah, no, in that period, the universe honestly conspired, man, and that is testament to if you put your heart and soul into it, and if you put your hard work in with the utmost belief, and if the belief matches the work, as reports say, bro.
But another thing also that I did want to take a moment to thank the community, the Black and Forth community.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the good things that happened to both of us last year was just having a community of people that cared.
Yeah, man.
That wanted to see better for us. So
100%.
I say that to say thank you so much, guys. Like a lot of a good portion of the people that came to the shows, or the people that ended up coming to the shows, found out about the shows through you guys.
Oh, that's
You
nice,
know?
man.
Like just sharing.
Yeah.
Like in celebration, I think there was a moment where I like, Team BFF.
No,
I promise you. And I was like, yo, those are like, it's whether we went to Dubai, whether we went to Poland, it was a consistent community. So I say that to say thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Musanete, Musaisire Susuchete. It was incredible seeing
man don't even realize
seeing our dreams come through. And I know even for you, we still haven't done it, but summer is coming.
Oh, yo,
we need to do that date, because last time Chinchagaza Nezanya winter.
Nah, don't worry.
When is your June?
I finished this play on the 1st of June.
Okay,
but like I was saying,
May, Momo, we need a proper set. Do you have one of those big dates in May? Like where you are?
At the moment I don't. But as the year progresses, I'll check the calendar, and I'm pretty sure I have a date in May. Like so May, before I wrap up this tenure. Yeah. We will do a big one. Funny enough, the other day I've just come out of warm up. I'm going so after we do the warm up, we do the fight call, and then you've got like a little brief window where it's just a little downtime, and then you go and you get into costume and get ready for the show. So in that little break, I'm on my way to Tesco around the corner there. Just walking, just any other day. And then someone bumps into me. The it's West End. It's coming close to. I'm literally walking past. I'm literally walking past Lion King, the theater, Lion King. So it's just a hive of activity. Anyway, in the day, someone, I turn to say, "Oh, sorry, my bad." And as I go, "Oh, sorry, my bad," they go, "Yo, Menage." He didn't even say Menage. He was like, yo, the podcast. Yeah. Black and forth. Yeah. He's walking with his badina. Oh, get out of here. Yeah. What's up? He's like, hey, you man. Yeah. You man. Yeah. You man is cooking. I was like, oh. Yeah. Why, thank you. And that's not even I've had a few of those of late. Yeah. I've had a number of them lately where people are just like, the podcast.
I need for us to tear up West End before he's running.
No, we got
like a proper day, Sunday, matinee, so that we get to have like after before chills, after Chakadaro, then tear up West End.
Yeah,
find a comfortable day. So we'll get with the program.
We'll make a plan.
But big year for you, Mr. Teresa. What are you forecasting? You're ending the year. You run West End. Mm-hmm. I know you have something lined up soon after that. But what are we thinking for the year? What are we projecting? What are we looking forward to? What do we want?
Because here, public and forth,
yes. As we have learned,
this is so now.
This is a wishing well.
Wow.
This is a wishing well.
This is exactly
you throw it in.
Throw your penny in it. I'm in my fountain in Italy. I'm in my Italy if she knows about that.
You throw your pen. Come pen what I know penny.
We pentecosti buruka.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's a big year. Like I said, had a very in-depth conversation with my agent. I told him, I was like, after these theater guns this year, I'd like to just do a lot more film and television.
Right.
Because that's where the bag is to start with. But also just trying to get my personal works commissioned.
Right. When you say personal works, as in the things that you're writing.
Yeah, the things that I'm writing, the scripts that I'm working on. I've got a number of them actually. They keep popping up. Like people, like now I'm actually inundated with ideas.
Right.
You know. So after that, I'm gonna get into that. That's obviously very slow. That's not on my timing.
Yeah.
You know, that's out there.
Man above.
But I'm also a man of, entrepreneurial endeavors. So I'm also trying to just knock. Because another part of the reasons why I'm now thinking, theater, hang some boots, go into film and TV is so that I free up some time to really throw myself into the business with moms, because I feel like I've been leaving her in the lurch for a while now, and I feel really bad. And so, I need to get back into that, accumulate hours, grow the company, grow the business, whatnot. And however long the TV and film stuff takes is however long it takes.
Yeah.
But, man.
But for you, an ideal scenario is what? Like between film and television? What's an ideal scenario? Is it film? Is it television? And I mean,
I would say ideal scenario would be television. Not just television, but television in the sense that a show that I have created.
Right.
Because you can get cast in television and then you're like a guest appearance.
I mean to make a distinction for people that might not be familiar, I would like to thank everybody, but the distinction here is film. That's your movies.
Yeah, that's your movies. Your feature films.
Launch premieres and what.
You go away for 3-4 months. You're shooting, and then you dip, and then the movie comes out, and then there's a good chance it's a flop. Maybe it's not, and that's that. And then God knows when next you're gonna get another film. But with TV, the good thing is, if you get
consistency,
a season regular, series regular type thing.
First time, people screens.
Accessible, Netflix, whatnot, these, that, and these, and those, the others, get a commission on the second season. Season
get an opportunity to actually show to build some kind of following.
Yeah, man. I mean, 100%. Because, And
even now, when you look at the setup that's in Hollywood, it feels like back then, when we were kids, when we were young, film was very prestigious. I mean, to a greater degree, if you can hack it, there's still people that are purely movie stars. Your Tom Cruise, your Will Smith.
Yeah, but now, now movie stars are now TV stars.
But now TV feels like it go quick with it. Back then, it wasn't even comparable.
Oh yeah.
But I think now with the advent of your streaming platforms, Apple TV, Netflix, your HBOs. You're getting people that are getting paid millions per episode. Right?
Yeah.
So
crazy
cumulatively, if you're doing 20 episodes, that's 20 million.
What am I doing?
If it's whereas per movie,
there's an Emmy award in there for you.
There's an Emmy award, and you're getting 20 weeks in front of people's screens.
Yep.
So that's
binging,
and that is things that
those are 20 mini movies
exactly
as opposed to one.
I think you even see the transition where big movie stars are your Jack Gyllenhaal, your Marisa Tomei, all these people are moving into
even Eddie Redmayne with
exactly
the Jackal.
Whoa. That's an Oscar winning, he killed it. You killed it. Why are we rooting for this murder?
No, he was cold in that, and Lashana Lynch's Bianca was pissing me off.
When she was short, I was like,
I was so happy.
I was like,
spoiler, but
because so here's the thing about me and TV shows and movies. There's certain things that happen in movies and TV shows. I'm like, I get kuti basarago, but I'm like, bro, your child is saying let's hang out.
Yeah.
Your child, your husband is like, wangu, ngati a movie. And you're like, this is my hakutomborina basa that deserves
Come
that
on,
much.
man, stop that.
There's not a single job, especially in this climate, that deserves anyone's overtime. Somebody calls you wakagara wakaisa makumbo pamusoro pemurume wako, and somebody calls you and say, we need you to in Uzbekistan, and you're like, okay,
walk to pick a night break.
If you get shot, you deserve that.
Hey, brother.
If you get, because bro,
brother,
the amount of
like really to what end, brother?
As a matter of fact, I get other jobs where it's like there's you Urugenda to Uzbekistan to find the person that is reportedly shooting all these people. Like that's who you're like in Dindo's Goda.
And
I know it's.
And on top of that, you're surrounded by Vanwakangora.
Like
can already super moral high boss. Fuck everyone up then.
Bro, if you are a drug dealer and I'm your henchman, you get shot, I'm like, yo, shoot up a window. Hey, you know those people that keep fighting after the leader has been shot? I'm like, yo. I
don't get that. I don't get that.
Why are we still?
Oh my God.
That is the perfect time to say, you know what? Murugu, are you guys hiring?
It's funny you should say that because one of the sketches that I've got on my to-do to film right now. Oh my God. As a sketch, nigga, my henchman, he's chilling at Baden, he's playing cards named Boys Rake, and Boys Rake how's work? And it's like, bro, work is light work. All I gotta do is stand there, act tough, flash my gun like this. Nobody fucks with us. I'm repping the biggest crime organization in the city. Everyone knows not to fuck with us. All I gotta do is just stand by the door in the nightclub and it's, I get my racks, I come back home and whatnot. And then that one down in the Obasa and Batman over Shigo.
The moment you said Batman
and at that point, when I Batman, I just can't hey, you know what?
I mean, it was a nice life.
Yo, man, great. I'm
a farmer now.
I'm gonna tender in my resignation.
If I were five, let's not be silly. Let's not be silly.
I don't get it.
Like, let's not be silly.
Why am I hanging around, bro? Why am I hanging around?
Bro,
I'm gone.
Let's not be silly.
Wrap it up.
I don't have it. I don't have it in me.
Wrap it up.
I don't have it in 5 people's battles to be like, you get like, hey, talk to you kind of
my CV.
You guys are the winning team. Are you guys hiring?
It's a takeover, right?
I mean,
mergers
and acquisitions.
I mean, my CV looks great. Can I not just be part of the merger?
It took you guys to make me right. Come on, it's only fair.
I rep the winners.
Yeah.
I only deal with winners.
As a matter of fact, I know how this operation was being run. I have knowledge.
I can tell you.
I can tell you the lay of the land.
Yeah, I can tell you.
So movies for you, like TV for you.
Movies for me.
You want to get staff commission,
but ultimately, in a night, best case scenario is to just get a commission on my own thing, and then that way I can also send the ladder back down, the elevator back down.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe cast. You know, the thing is, the thing with me is, I just really wanna put my fellow Zimbos in play on game, because even in the West End, as I'm working, even the very same show that I'm doing right now, one of my castmates is Zimbabwean.
Okay.
Tumile, you know, she's Zimbabwean.
Shout out to Tumile.
Yeah, and even next door around all these theaters, there's Zimbabweans who are cooking. And I just, I actually want to create a directory of Zimbabwean creators in the film, TV, and theater space, be it writers, directors, performers, lighting technicians, sound designers, people who are in the industry. I just want to create a directory whereby, God willing, one day if I get the guap Gwizzle, I'ma be like, right, I'm gonna hit you with a top of the line Zim production from the grips, gaffers, flipping focus pullers, makeup artists, everything, you know. Most looking patriot. No. Which is what I really love about your new school comedy night which you were doing. The first one looked like it was a hoot.
Fire. So big shout out to New School Comedy. It was dope, man.
Yeah, man. I
think
the footage looked cold.
I think I'm very grateful to all the amazing things that have come my way.
Yeah.
But it feels a little bit empty if we can't use some of it to drag
some people up.
Yeah. You know.
Personally, I'd like to see some female stand-up comics coming out.
So that's one of the things that we're insisting on. Right now we have three on the roster.
I saw that. I love that.
You know, we have 3 on the roster. Shout out to Maya, shout out to Munya G, Munya Guramatunu.
Are they cooking?
Shout out to Tanya Alex. They're cooking, man. That's very, very exciting stuff. I think it's a very sexist, like our entertainment industry, as it is all over the world. General, largely sexist, right? But it's doing little things to kind of help whatever. I think the thing that's been happening with Zim comedy is there wasn't as much money going around.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean, there wasn't as much faith in it.
In it.
So, which is why the things that you and me, Joe, have been doing in the tours are very. It's not even on a personal level, but in the long run. It's alright because the money is always going to go where the eyeballs are. And if you can just establish that we've got eyeballs and we can get butts in seats, take over there. So that's
so the first one was the idea of let's do this show. Let's use this name, let's use this momentum to bring eyeballs. So imagine you do this first one, there's 150 people that come out, you know, and you manage to have a situation whereby, you know, everyone who's performing walks away with at least $100 for 10 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
So they're like, yo,
I could.
So big shout out to everybody that came out to support. There's another one this coming Thursday, which is the 27th of February.
Nice.
Same place, Jason People. $10 to get in. You can get tickets on kingcontrollive.com if you're in Zim. You can also get them in person. Hit up the guys. And Tinashe Munya is on the lineup. Mike is on the lineup. Tanya, Tino is on the lineup. Shout out to Penyu. It's an exciting lineup. So from time to time, we'll spice it up. We'll throw in some spoken word, some music there.
So it's
just to bring some variety.
Okay.
But it's primarily comedy.
Okay.
But we'll throw in one music act, fair enough. Because it's music. We'll also get like cats from blues.
Oh yeah.
You know, now start to
pin my corners in the nooks and crannies, like
it needs to be a national project.
Yeah. 100%. You can't just be alright. No, absolutely, it's alright.
So even the messages that you get from like, oh, I'm interested, I've seen you. So it's you get people coming from. But my
do you have a vetting process?
No,
it's like anyone.
The people like.
Do you think you got the jobs?
So that's the thing. Yeah. It's not up to me to decide those things.
Feed him.
Do you get what I mean? You the stage is there. You come. You do your thing. You decide for yourself.
Okay.
If this is for you or it's not. Because we cannot discourage someone and say, no.
Fair enough.
You come there, people don't laugh. You tell yourself, I'm trying again. Or this is not for me. That's the vetting process.
I like that.
We cannot.
No, because at the end of the day, if you're really about it, you will come back.
You will come back.
Even if they don't love, that's a true
exactly.
measure of are you about it.
We are not in the business of discouraging people.
If you come go on and then
imagine
you
someone
have
having a story there. Okay. Do you know what I mean? That would be so heartbreaking for me. But my favorite thing that I had an opportunity to do, which I hope I get an opportunity to do again, we did like a Growth Point creative retreat.
I saw that. Oh, Kariba was the Kariba item.
Yeah.
Oh, so I saw little spats of content coming out of that and whatnot. Did you guys?
I mean, there was no plan to. So
you just said 100.
So the idea for me, right, considering the year that I'd had, was I need a reset. Complete.
Of
See
course.
things from a new, get a moment to unwind.
No pressure.
That's where the idea came
easy
from.
Going.
Get to sit down, brainstorm what the year is about without doing it. Taka tichiti. I'm running these errands. Let me get a moment to sit down and say, let me project the year.
No.
So I had this opportunity to go to Kariba. Right. Shout out to Sawira Mkuru, incredible partner. We worked together throughout the year.
Nice.
So I'd never been to Kariba. So I need to go, get to see on the water. Loved it. And Sawira Mkuru hooked me up.
Oh, nice.
But the way they hooked me up in the because there was a houseboat situation, I ended up realizing the houseboat was very big for because originally I would have gone with my family, right? But at that point, my wife
there's big cabins in there. Yeah.
But at that point, my wife has come back. My sister has gone back to school. My other sister has gone back. During December while we were together, my father has gone back to his regular. So it was kind of like I was the only one who had free time to even entertain. So you know what? Why not turn this into a creative retreat where I get my young guys that I really like that are doing these, because the things that I wished for when I was younger. Starting out in the game where you're I wish I had an opportunity to talk to people that have been doing this for longer and just chop it up in a relaxed,
very chilled, not some 20 minutes
after a show. It's reached out to Chief Ben and Awesi and a Kidso and a K Flow, people that I really liked.
That's gang.
And be yo, if you have time, let's go to Kariba. You don't have to pay me anything. And because I was going to go to this thing. Let's have 3 days. Let's go out on the water. And they came out. Some of them couldn't because of schedules. Akay couldn't come. Nigel couldn't come. He had engagements on the weekend. So it ended up being this incredible opportunity to just sit and have conversations. The most beautiful thing that came out of it.
Very different perspectives.
Aside from learning, was actually building relationships with these young guys.
Yep.
Because I realized in that moment, Panika line, they look at us how we looked at people that did this before us. Those people, Panika line, where it's almost unapproachable and they don't get. So even I also, like you're saying, getting perspective. Okay. Bro, those boys literally just switch on the camera and do.
I see them, bro. And they
it's also we come from the square. We script and we plan. No. Chief Ben Wesi, Painter, bro, they were doing, I think they recorded maybe 3-5 songs.
Just that.
Tinashe was they're making plans. It was beautiful to see. And I think for me, that was something that I was this might have started, but I do hope get an opportunity to do this every year where we get a cohort.
Nice. Yeah.
Beginning of the year, you get to detach yourself from the pressures of Harare, blues, or whatever it is. You get to plan out your year. Because part of my plans, Tinashe is saying middle of the year, or something. I'm working on an album. Chief Ben says, I want to do stand-up. And you look at Chief Ben and you're he's a stand-up comedian. That boy has stories for days.
No. Listen, the way he can just tap into,
bro.
He has that. He definitely can make that crossover into stand-up comedy because it's just so at his fingertips.
And he is so charismatic where you can see that's an actor, bro. Where he can act.
Yep.
Anna Painter, Anna Tinashe, Mr. Shoko was there. So it was incredible. Shout out to Nyaradzo, shout out to Sawira Mkuru. I think I was blown away. The boys were blown away. The hospitality.
Exceptional. 10-10.
Bro, team Nyaradzo haiti vakashare zvekuita what big rich calf. Vangoshare zvekuita what?
Hey guys.
muda snacks
brim fish.
Bro, and then we went fishing, we were doing all these things. Antelope Park, it was incredible. It was incredible.
It looked like an experience.
You come back from it feeling re-energized. So shout out to Sawira Mkuru. Shout out, thank you so much for taking care of us. Sawira Houseboat, incredible.
Fire.
Incredible.
So, we've established, you did the whatnots. You've done it. You've slayed the dragon.
The baby dragon.
David, aro mpana wa Goliath. Yeah. Because apparently Goliath angani inform of my brothers.
Right.
And that's David, when he picked up my trombo, he picked 5.
Oh, he was like, yeah.
Because like, I'm trying to fuck y'all up. Apparently, Diva picked up 5 matrombo. He's like, I'm coming for all y'all.
Definitely not King James version.
But if ndaka nama manava falling you and I got something for your ass.
For you. But yeah.
Saka, what do we have for 2025?
2025. I mean, this year, yeah, we challenging ourselves even more.
Bigger things. But are you gonna do the rigorous touring thing?
No. This year there's no tour. Maybe a few comedy shows. I know,
but we got America, bro.
Yeah,
come on.
I owe my good people in America. So 1 June, we are in Dallas. June 7, we are in New York, I believe.
What date is that?
I think it's a Saturday. I can't remember. I think it's weekend. No, we figure it out. But so I know America is on the cards. No. We'll figure it out.
Do you know
because my mongrels, I don't go kick over get No, so aside from those outstanding shows, I know I'll feature, Niger's coming to the UK.
Fire.
Probably feature in those. But for me, this year is mostly about content.
I hear that.
The same way we figured out the touring, because a lot of what happened last year was figuring it out. We now have the...
You got the blueprint?
You got the blueprint. Now when we come back to it, bigger and better, there's no trial and error.
Yeah, you've got the mailing list. Oh my God, that mailing is a treasure trove. Yeah. Oh my God, that there.
So this year is putting the same dedication to the content side. That suffered last year. The podcast suffered.
Fuck the podcast.
So this year, hot and heavy. You're getting this work. Propaganda is back.
Propaganda.
Propaganda is back. We did an episode while I was still in Zim.
I saw it.
I loved the response, so we're figuring that out.
Aesthetic was good. Sorry.
Yeah.
The opener.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which one?
The billboard.
Oh, right. The billboard. Yeah. That was exciting. That was working on that.
Cold.
Shout
Who
out to
produced
Panache.
that?
But the song has always been there. The only difference is I only used to play 15 seconds.
Okay.
So people would only hear the. But now I was like, you know what? There's shout out to Rayo. Rayo cooked it.
Okay.
And my favorite thing is when you share. I knew we wanted to do it because propaganda is basically telling ZBC like I can do this better. So I was like, if we're going to parody that, give me the ngoma, but let's make it drill. Let's make it modern. Right, so that was the instruction. Like, I'm giving you this.
I love that.
This Ningirigini.
Yeah, it's self-explanatory. The minute you hear that,
modernized. But then Panache worked on the visual side, so he came out, cooked it. We just modernized the visuals from last time and came out looking nice. Shout out to the researching team, which for security reasons obviously can't be shouting them out because they live in Zimbabwe.
Oh, they're there.
And,
they're down there.
They're. Can't be like, yo, shout out Munashe Chirisha, number 64, Chegutu High.
1386 kilo trip.
So the content, there's a few scripts that I've written that I'm intent on filming and giving to the people.
Fine.
Growth Point Studios, you're going to see a lot of production.
Love that.
I think it hit me at some point. Can't remember what I was doing, and I was like, this acting thing, I don't think I enjoy it. I enjoy being on stage and and the occasional skit here and there, but like for me,
acting thing,
I overthink. Like I'll be there overthinking. Like, how am I looking? Am I facial? I'm like, no.
Really?
I'm very much.
You're a natural,
and it doesn't feel like it.
No.
I promise.
So mom's life.
I promise you. I think it's because I'm such a big fan of what you guys do, right? I see what you guys do. I see what Nijo does. I see what Patricia does. I'm like,
hey, Nijo on the chosen one, though.
I'm like, so those are the kind of things.
Snapped.
Yeah.
With the chosen one.
And it even gets better and better.
I know how he snapped. I know how he hopped in his.
So I'm very much like, I want to write. I want to possibly direct. I think I enjoy that comfort. Yeah. So I have a few scripts.
You're an orchestrator, so I
think very much like putting pieces together. This year is very much about putting pieces together. Growth Point Studios. Let's do this. Let's put this person in play. Let's forward. That's very much. And also, so I know next year we come back to touring. Men of the People tour. That's 2026. Men of the People tour. That's 2026. So I need a year to write. To get back to that. Put those things to visualize what that looks like. Why it's being called Men of the People and why all these things. So that's this year, man.
Fair enough. Understandable. Do you have like I had the word. It's just, do you have like a marquee, like a big end of the year
goal
for this year?
The big
in
end
the
of
same way you had your big end of the year.
I mean,
last year.
the end of we should. The big goal is to generate at least 100K from 100,000 pounds. From content. That's the goal.
Whatever it is, that's what we're doing.
From solely from content, nothing else.
I feel it.
That means, be it from YouTube AdSense, be it from
TikTok revenue.
Yeah, I mean,
Facebook
TikTok revenue
monetization.
is very, very silly. Fuck TikTok.
TikTok just came to me. They're like, if you have 15K, we'll give you $200. I was like,
not, and even like the whole, bro. Now I've lived here how long? I don't know. My for some reason I can't remember this, but my personal TikTok was created in Zim, and I can't seem to turn it back into, so it can't be monetized.
Bro, my Facebook doesn't. I didn't even create my Facebook in Zim.
That's the crazy.
But my Facebook be telling me, we don't allow it in your. But even in Zim, Facebook, these niggas is making money off Facebook.
Saga,
like what the fuck?
It's those things where it's like,
on my nerves.
but also even like commercializing, selling ad space, collaboration with potential, you might see us at Zimfest,
place your ads here.
Content, even we're not even. I don't want to include my coffees. I don't want to include that as revenue because that's you guys being kind. We want to get paid from actually.
From
so
the
that's
people
the
I know, and not out of your pockets.
At the very least,
you gotta do is just watch.
Aiming for 100K subscribers on all platforms.
Handy.
On King Kanduro, YouTube, on Black and Forth, on Growth Points.
Everything.
Those are the marquee goals.
Okay, I hear that.
Attainable. I think so. Quite ambitious, but also
very attainable. Ambitious, but attainable.
Absolutely. There's another goal though that we will communicate midway midway point.
Yeah.
You know.
And you two guys, our
Please
viewers,
please share. What are
please
you?
put it in the comments, because if there's one thing we know, Minamatema BFFs in Orlando.
This is the wishing well.
God.
This is the wishing well. Throw in the wishing well, the
Put
prayer
it in
well,
there. Tell
the goals
us
well.
what have you
What
got?
are your goals? What are you planning this year?
Yeah,
what are
dudes.
the
I know, like I said,
Well,
man,
yeah.
I'm just on hey, I've gotta,
Yeah.
bro. I just want to act my ass off on screen.
Yeah.
I want to act my
I can see
ass
that.
off on
Based
screen.
off the things that you've told me
But
you've missed out on
on
in the past, it's something that I know is very like it's there.
Yeah, because
It's there. Like the things that we've spoken about, like, yo, you were in the running for ABCD, and then you end up seeing that on TV, and you're like, yo, that would have been crazy.
Brother,
And then-
the things of like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I just be on the train now. You don't get tagged, you don't get bambi. I'm train one. It's on. They've got all this shit going on.
Ticket inspector, you did ticket
Yeah,
warrants.
and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, do you know the rooms my name has been? Vakatasa headshot yangu dayo ni headshot yangu in face, and they go, and that nigga goes on to make £100,000 per episode for 10 episodes. And
probably have to edit this out. But you know the crazy thing is sometimes maybe the reason why your headshot doesn't make it is like I can't uzuramba. You know the things that they say happen in Hollywood.
Exactly.
They're like
Anorambo.
akakatsinga
Can we didify this one? No, but 100%. No, there's too many.
Nah.
Yeah, but you know, one might choose to be, discouraged by that, but I choose to look the other way and say, no, the fact you didn't.
Yeah.
And I've made it this far. And that's gonna need the director and the writer in the room, and then it means that somewhere in there. So yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. And you know who's my prophet? My prophet is Freeman, bro. Like,
speak to me.
First and foremost, you can fight me, but Freeman for me easily top 3 best writers, lyricists out of Zimbabwe, and he very well might not be second nor third.
Like
that man, he's like, he has a way.
The most consistent Zimbabwean artist
of
all time.
Since ndinoda kuenda kujoina city newe kunospenda singo 90
handina godo
handina wandinoreva shit.
For the past 15 years.
He always has something for us.
For the past 15 years. Regardless of what's happening in the year, whether kune coup, whether Maimga Barutika Van Freeman will find a way to deliver a hit to you for at least the past 15 years. Regardless of who's having what, Freeman has at least 1 or 2 bangers.
If you know me, you know that Freeman for me,
HKD,
boss. HKD, Sly,
real top Gallis, 5-star
Gallis, brother.
Oski Digorera Dichaita Mari,
bro. And I'll tell you why I say this nigga's my prophet. There's been some other instances, but the ones that I can definitively point out was last year, New Year's Day. I'm talking New Year's Day. I mean, I remember I'm coming from Zeno's. Zeno threw a New Year's Eve party. Like, I'm coming from with Kuda and you know, and Gules and the gang, and we're driving back, and I remember, I don't know, there was like a blockade, there was some traffic because we're coming from Canary Wharf. There was like a blockade, there was traffic, so we had to find like, these alternate routes, and they took us through central London, and we drove through the West End. And I remember driving through the West End, and I looked at these theaters and I was like, this year,
Dombindo.
Domandiri. This is January 1.
Yeah.
We've gone from New Year's Eve, January 1. January 3, my agent sends me an email. I should have got an audition on the 6th of January. And at this point, my tune was Trophy. The album of the time for me was
Trophy.
Go get the trophy, go get the trophy. Girl's team, Tambira trophy. No trophy.
Trophy, yeah.
Right. And like from then onwards, I was punishing that, and I was very deliberate. And I was like,
speaking it into existence.
Mazisopa trophy. I'd be hitting that on the train, my auditions, bro. Like I was saying, it was like a grueling 6-round audition process. And on my way there, on my way back, on my way there, on my way back.
Speaking it.
Trophy. And then last year, Kandira me versus me. And then in that, I stumble into, I just want international business, only for success, my vadikondo. And that's, the minute I heard it, I was like, he's done it again. He's done it again.
Yeah, that's
again. And my thing has always been, I love Zimbabweans, and I love creating content for Zimbabweans and, entertaining Zimbabweans. But ultimately, since time immemorial, from when I started this journey, my whole thing has always been on the international thing.
Yeah.
And then when he hit me with that, and I was like, of course, Freeman, of course, wandipa soundtrack gore rangu.
Of course.
Yeah, and with the same intention that I listened to, I went through Net Trophies, that's what I'm doing deliberately with the...
What are you projecting this year? Last year we were projecting on a Master Edge.
Who's gonna cook for us this year? And I'm gonna be brutally honest, I haven't had my finger on the pulse in that sense this year. I really have.
Last year I got budget up on a Master Edge.
And Master Edge.
I wish there was an actual gambling where I'm cashing out.
Yeah,
I would be cash because we would have won.
Twitter my books. Twitter bookkeepers.
Bookies.
Let's bookkeep, bro. Bookies.
I think for me this year,
let's take these bets.
Paka something. I mean, if Madedido. Iripo wabada.
Na Keplers.
So I mean, understandably, I think Master H is going to continue.
Yep.
On the difficulty that I see him having is because Zim Danso, it almost feels like they don't allow you to have more than a year, whether you're hot consistent. I psychologically,
like a couple.
Yeah, but that was the last.
That was a Zim Danso era.
You get what I mean?
It had a run.
Before
would
Enzo,
you say Zim Danso that run yapera now? Is it?
I mean, Zim Hip Hop is giving them a good run for their money, right? Back then, Zim Hip Hop wasn't as strong.
So Pambasana,
and Sungura wasn't really digital like that to even create any kind of
fair enough.
Noise, I think now it's not so much Zim Danso Yapera, but they're just getting more. I mean, it's almost like Zim Hip Hop is also trying to make so they are not the only kids on the block trying to get attention. So
yeah, because the Zim Hip Hop Donnies on a Saint Flow, even
Saint
Holy Tennis, Bling Flow,
Votes,
Votes,
Nisha
TK Flow, Bug,
Daruda Mvura, Ichinyura, Magaikupa.
Shit.
Maringaina Mvura.
No. Yeah.
So I think Madedido for me, he seems, but I don't know who is around him, because a lot of what happens is who is around you. Are the people around you encouraging good, behavior? Good habits around you? Are you showing up for shows on time? I know for a fact that Master H is going to have a strong year. In terms of like Master H has a strong team.
Oh, yeah.
There are people that have plans.
Yeah, I mean, from the minute I saw him Jamaica and whatnot, I was like,
And
whatever the machinery around him,
music
they're on
that they are here to release music with videos.
Yeah.
But now the thing that I worry about is societally, like within the people, it's almost like Mazimbabweans you've been winning for so long. It has nothing to do with kugona kwako. It's just kuti utanga warisha. Do you know what I mean? So une kanga kubribe unofanira kuita vanhu kuti zvoita kunge your success doesn't feel like it's rubbing them the wrong way. Because people don't want like vane kanga kuti if you look at for prior to Ananzani, prior to Master H, who was? I had all these names, but now I'm forgetting.
No, prior to Master H, what?
Prior to Master H, who? From
my rappers?
No, isn't Nguzim Dance? Somebody else who had a strong can't remember. But like it almost feels like when I mean,
Pop 10 had a decent year.
Pop 10. Then Pop 10 was meant to have a year beyond COVID. But that's now it's almost like he's fighting for his life.
I'm glad they sorted it.
The NAMA Awards are coming this end of the month. Shout out to my brothers, Mbongeni. Shout out to my brother, Nigel. I just want to let you know, guys. I know you're thinking, nah, he already has one. I want this one as well. Like, bro, again, if I'm nominated...
No, brother, listen, fuck all of that. Take it.
Well, it's not really up to me.
Take it. No, I know it's not.
But
I mean, a strong case can really be made for Nijo, but when all is said and done, listen, Nijo's my guy.
I said this.
But at the end of the day, whether it's Nijo or yourself, at least Zawe Mdanga.
I mean, Zawe Mdanga.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with him.
Come to the gang.
He said to me, I was like, brother, I don't want to lie to you. I know, like, I don't want, you know me. I don't even want to do the fake shakada, like, nah.
I need that.
Because I want you to know that when you start winning, you win. You're I'm like, you have this year. You have this.
Don't worry. But I need that. I just need to be two-time number one.
So when you start winning, then you need 2 head start.
Yeah.
To feel like catching up. But it's do you know, like those things? I'm so glad we actually have a viable comedy industry where it's not when Kandori is nominated. It's a given.
It's a shutdown thing.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, no, but given the year that you had,
I think
my money would be on you. My bookie at my bookies at my bed friend.
Bed friend. More sport of sports.
Yeah. I'll put that on that. I mean, we've got the Project 2030, Project 28, Project G, General Good Together.
The way this year has been packed with the news, this year has been like one thing after the other. If you have one of those shows where you're like, you have to tap every day.
Yeah.
The one moment, like I remember in one day, police put out a statement like, we're looking for this blessed Geza guy.
Boom.
Right? And she's like, oh shit, what's happening?
Oh, snap.
4 counts, they're like in relation to 4 crimes. That is, the funniest thing about that statement was they included crimes like from way back.
Oh,
before we even knew this.
They dug up.
Which confirms the rumor that ZRP has a dogger on everyone. It's just not your time.
Yeah. They're like,
because how, like, you guys knew that this man was moving, man.
Yeah.
What was happening?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit. Then
they said, we got something for your ass.
You know. Then later on, it comes out, blessed Geza, like, I'm here.
Where? Good health, fit and fine.
And then he actually says, we're working for a Signal Award. You're like, oh shit. Oh. The next day, the president comes out and says, no. 2 terms, I'm out. Then it's just been a pylon of you constantly have to be updating
let's not be silly here. We know he's talking about it, but deep down inside he wants it.
It's honestly
honestly, listen, remember in that unaired episode me and Zakamira are going to come to but doesn't want to act like
do you know I feel when it comes to the president I'm torn. Honestly, I'm very torn. I think he's somebody who's well aware of how eroded Robert Mugabe's legacy ended up being.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's well aware. I think that's at the back of his mind.
He doesn't.
Things haven't necessarily worked out the way that he visualized.
Mm-hmm.
I think again everybody realized how hard the top job is. Top job. I
think your hardest part in that top job, more than steering the country in the right direction, what I think seems to be the hardest aspect of that top office job is keeping your cadres satisfied. Is keeping the people who are going to prop you up and is making sure that Panama
that's
more than fixing the country. I think the fixing the country aspect of it is actually easier than making sure that Panama banga or demo behind your back. So just making sure that everyone is fed. And that comes at the expense of actually doing what needs to be done.
So you have that you realize how hard that job is once you get there. So I think that's one aspect of it. So when there's a part of me, when he says he's a constitutionalist, part of me believes him when he says that, because I think theoretically there's that.
Who's that nigga? The other one? Who the fuck? What's his name, man? Mchang. Who's it?
All right. I thought you were talking about Masoja, Manigas.
No.
Please.
The other guy.
People in the military.
No,
me, I go to Zimbabwe.
Okay.
I don't want to be answering for Mura.
Hey, this is the first time Kandurati. Yo!
No! Ukati mchangwa manigas, no one cares.
Yeah, that
people
Donny,
wear that officer. Who's that nigga?
Yeah, no. There's a Donny who straight up came and said to Johnny, Iwe, we fought for this country.
That's Geza.
No. The one who's like, if we want to tear up, if we want to tear up, the constitution will tear up and
that's
money on this. When you got Donnies like that,
so right. So that's for me. That's the first part, right? Where there is this conflict. Where I think, in theory, he knows once he follows the constitution, it will put him in the books where even post-retirement, he's a great statesman. He can chime in. You know,
that's the one thing he can always outdo Mugabe on.
And to be honest, that's the one thing that he will outdo. Is to be honest. In the greater Zimbabwe, that's the one thing that people are asking of him, because he created precedents that sets us up for the future. That's the hardest thing, but that's all the country is asking for him. Because if he sets that up, Maumaniga zesa anakana president yekuti uramwoka why? Do you get what I mean? So, right? So that's one.
But
no. The reason why that's the reason why you've seen the great pains prior to this. Did you ever see Robert Mugabe come out and do a press conference on succession?
No.
The president this is the 5th time in recorded digital history where he's come out and had to press his position. Could I do this? If they didn't care, they wouldn't, bro. So I'm saying there's a percentage. We don't know how big that percentage is. The question is how big. There's a percentage that actually cares how people perceive this presidency. The second part for me is where
Can I sorry.
let me land.
My bad.
Let me land.
Because ndakanzwa munhu achibata kuti G and then ndobva ndangosiya munhu achita willy nilly
so
what in the Elon Musk and Donald Trump is that?
So the second part to that is when you compare now the presidency, the first presidency, Robert Mugabe, and this one, this man has grown kids.
That's true.
That are entrenched within the different facets of business.
Fair enough.
Robert Mugabe's family had to run and scare for their life.
Yeah.
If whatever infractions happen, this family can't afford to run because they actually have real legitimate real businesses. I don't want to go as far as saying legitimate, but they have real businesses. They're into mining, they're into Ningrin. He can't afford to mess it up for.
And I guess they also serve as a valid soundboard for what's going on in the streets.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
There's people in military, there's people in Ningrin, there's people in finance, there's people in businesses that havakwanise kutiza mutiziro wakaita ana Sevia ana Ningirikina ana. Do you get what I mean? Because all those people didn't have kids that way.
Yeah, first. That entrenched into yeah.
We're not talking cousins and Ningirikini.
Like the actual heirs. Yeah.
He's deep into mining and he's very attached to that farm. So those are for me. But then, as you rightly put it, on the other hand, there's certain things that we can't ignore that have happened where it's like, at this point, this work now thing is meant to have been shut down.
Yeah.
Because at some point, at some point, it stopped looking good for anyone.
Like
this is
for
now
nobody.
For no one.
It's
This
like,
is now looking just like, bro, at this point.
It's making you look like,
do you get what I mean? You look like, bro.
The same way Trump looks versus Elon Musk.
Exactly.
Right now.
The same way we know that's going to end bad.
Yeah.
That's
what I expected.
So it's a thing. At this point, but at this point, it's like we're northwards of 10 million.
Yeah.
Somebody can't be buying 3 cars in a day. For what?
We've done that.
Because none of this wealth is also being punctuated by the works. It's just been wanton spending. It's not being punctuated by to sign any deal or to helmet or we have no idea to this day. Bro, for all the faults are Elon Musk, you can at least trace my SpaceX, Tesla.
What Starlink,
you can
interact directly.
Drive a Tesla and go, do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, there's not a single service that people use. There's animal trucks, animal mines, but why are these things rumors?
Yep.
At this point, bro, even Chiangwa Chahir, at the peak of his Ningrin, you knew Chiangwa ma
properties.
Chiangwa no rentesa Ningrin. Chiangwa no died.
Complex.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
a trail
everyone.
Something. Yeah.
So it's those things now that when the other side of these 2030 Vanama, I honestly think his personal feelings aside, there's been a lot of people that have recognized that our lives have gotten better since this man has gotten in power.
Okay.
They want the 2030 what might not necessarily be him, but it's these people realizing that again, apana munhu anomboramba power.
Okay.
Right? Tikadzipusha dzimudhara and we sell through and green apana mboziramba, but it's really for us.
It's a weed.
It's a weeding, and hopefully there's a lot of hoping that is happening. Hopefully, by the time we get to 2030, maybe one of his sons is now within political ambitions to continue the dynasty. Or we have propped up Ningrini, or somebody has passed away to nullify the other side. Do you get what I mean? I genuinely think more of what is happening is Vano Varukujga. These Mahias, these Ningrini, these Vana Weeknow that are like, it's beneficial for us for this guy
to stay,
because I don't know what the other guy brings. The other guy is going to come with his own guys.
And they're going to replace me.
And
now I'm going to be the old god.
That's what the problem is. It might not. The guy himself is like, I'm 86.
Nakura, guys.
And I think that's the catch-22 where he's like, I mean, if you want me, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight it. But constitutionally, I'm going to. I think that's where the catch-22 word. It's the energy and the noise that you hear from because the clarification came out. And he did the press statement where he said, guys, which was very techy as well because he said, I'm a constitutionalist. I follow, the constitution. But it's like, which constitution? The one that we have right now or the one that's amended? But he said, no, 2 terms, what? But then the day after that, Togari Pupure, who's the chief whip in the government, said, no. President is not the one who has wanted power. The people are the one that want. Which people?
Who are you speaking for? Which big people, man.
Which people, bro? And which people? So if the people say we want the 2030 what, the Ningrigini door.
And that dancer. I said, I'm going but I no guys,
Wait, when was that? I feel like that
killed me with that one. That was the eventual Adam that never saw the light of day.
Shit.
And so, no guys, no, it's not.
No. Yeah.
No.
Was that the one on Riverside?
That's the Riverside one.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that sent me, bro.
That's crazy. Woo.
Fuck.
Find my clips.
One of these days. No, I think for our 100th anniversary.
Yeah, we'll just
50th anniversary, maybe. I think a whole bag of these and whatnot. Speaking of my episodes and those that haven't seen the light of day. On a signing off note, because given the response on the last episode, which surprised me, to be honest, because again, which tends to happen because when we pre-record, you kind of lose track of
which is which,
what it was, what was even said, what no, and in light of that. A lot of people, I think the consensus on that was, this is your best episode to date. I personally don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But which episode do you think thus far has been our best episode to date?
I think that one.
You think that one?
I think that one. I think the purity of the stories.
Okay. I guess.
Like, if you're trying to encapsulate the spirit about bridge.
Okay,
that is very much, you don't know where the story is going.
And that was the last of Zimunya that we filmed,
recorded,
if I recall correctly, because
and it was one of those.
It was like end of the day. Let's just squeeze one more in. Just dry bimba, no current affairs, straight one. But I would challenge that.
Which one would you say?
I would challenge that and say, I think, for me, the funniest episode, where Inini lost my shit. Dijiseka hasn't seen the light of day.
Which one is that?
Brother, it was a random episode. I think we had this is the gist of the episode, and then it just went left field, and we started talking about telling Chirunda Matura dust and the purple Makaya poison, and
did we record it in December?
Yeah, no, it was even before that.
That's
it
crazy.
was, bro. I think it was before your. I think it was in your before your European leg, when you're about to go. What
happened to that one?
Poland and whatnot. I don't know. The poison one. The
I'll look for it. I'll look for it. I'll look for it.
Oh my!
Uh,
Oh my God! Oh my!
I'd actually forgotten about that.
That was.
No, we need.
That was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah. I think for like one of the things that I'm trying to insist on this year is running this whole thing like a proper operation.
Now
right?
we must.
Running like a proper operation, not skimping on certain things. You get your
editor, social media manager, guy
producer,
to keep in
things like
track.
that, keeping track.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of that is well on its way. It's just a matter of the handover takeovers, having processes currently going through that, where it's be it for this, be it for propaganda, so that certain things like that don't fall within the cracks.
Yeah,
because we're missing out a lot of good content,
brother.
But even just making sure like our social media is never lacking.
Hey, I was last time
I realize, I don't take kindly to Kutsuru. I really do. I struggle so much. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yo,
good and well.
How are you, like this Trump situation? What are your bets? How long before it goes tits up?
You know what I think the Trump strategy has been for the most part? What's this guy's name? Ezra something, I forgot. He was an editor at BuzzFeed, I believe. He put out this very compelling video, which I found pretty interesting. Of course, there's always the kind of pinch of salt you gotta take things with, because that's a very left-leaning sort of publication. So they're gonna be, for the most part, anti-Trump. But there were some very interesting points which he put out in that. It was like, Trump is getting by doing so much and there being so much noise being made. In a world of a plethora of topics, subjects, news, whatnot, we just hear Trump has signed this bill, Trump has done this, Trump, so much so that there isn't even enough time for you to even go back and really listen and look, has he actually done that?
Right.
Is that really the case? Is this executive order, has it really been chakuti?
Yeah.
I feel like there's just been so much stuff being bombarded.
And for what purpose?
You can't even keep up with what exactly has he done. So I think if you just take a moment to actually sift through and pay attention to whatever's being purported to have been done or exacted by his administration, you might actually find a lot of these things haven't actually gone through. It's just, and then Mangwana and then Mangwana is like that. Before you even have a chance to really look at that, what is that? And on the other hand, I feel like Elon Musk very very soon, because that demonstration in the White House when he was holding court in the fucking Oval Office as an unelected fucking official, that was crazy business. Like I said, that's very akin to, but then again, it's very akin to Takashi Batauti G Chinich. I would even argue it's times 10. Takashi Batauti G.
No, it's times 10. Because I mean, for
once we're going to talk about Yaliko Yakadeo.
No, we're not.
As who state house, Ariba video, Takashi Batauti G.
No, but even when Wicknow speaks about the president, he still speaks very respectfully.
Oh, yeah.
He still speaks as a child.
Subservience.
Exactly. Panaka Ngrini. And even when he was saying kuti takachibata kuti, he wasn't speaking about the president. He was speaking about the I don't want to say my processes procurement.
You know, you're right.
You know, Elon manje.
Elon are
shit. Like I think there was even a tweet we need to sanction Malema, and I'm like, yo, do you forget what you're not Murba green card, Rasta? Do you realize? Do you know? I think Panama delusions that come with money, Panama delusions that come with whiteness.
Yeah.
I think with Elon rasanga na kamwe mixture kamwe you know,
God complex kampinda
nyama neurodivergence yokuti Asperger's mabega ego mabega you know, so it's that thing yokuti rasangana pakuti manje munhu ari kuitira izvozvo. I think once the euphoria of ndadzoka pachipresident chama munhu jaire because masangana vanhu vasingadi
ego niggas big ego things
because no. but even to the fact yokuti how he's gotten away with so much yokuti what exactly does he have, I wonder. What does he whatever it can't be sustainable, because even anyone, bro, even people who have things on people, right? They don't behave like that.
Yeah.
Because they don't show their hand that often and that consistently.
He's a great man. He's a great man.
You know, because you know how like the state of Israel, in every American election, they have the ADL, these lobby groups that put money both in Democrats and in Republicans, right? So that their interests are maintained.
Yeah, man said chero ya winner. We just need to make sure that
you know,
play it. Yeah.
But even it's in recent times that we've seen them play that hand. Where, you know, when it comes to aid to Israel, weapons and Chakadaro, we've seen because of the war that is happening. But prior to that, they weren't even showing up as overtly as Elon has. Like for people that are... So it now begs the question of what exactly... Like we're talking about people that would directly put money in somebody's campaign.
Into your campaign.
Into electing.
Like actual...
They're not showing up to your house and say like...
Yeah, what is that? Sangwar.
Who told us about talk
yeah.
But Elon has been... Bro, every day.
Shit.
Every day. And the crazy thing that is the same thing that has happened with Wick now. Jaguti, even the people that are on the same side with you at some point will be like,
bro. Did you not hear that leaked audio when he's talking to Netanyahu and he's talking about him being
Elon Musk?
Yeah, he's talking about being the unofficial president. Like, and this dates back to 2023. Verified, not even an AI thing. Apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like he is on record speaking to fucking Bibi Netanyahu saying that yes.
You know, Bibi is more...
Anyway. Time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. We're going to be serving you consistently.
Yeah, now we're back. We're back, baby.
There's no intrusions. There's no Lamborghini. But I mean, if they're intrusions, they're intrusions. What can we do?
Yeah, now we're back.
We're back. We're back at it. My bangers, giving you consistently my bangers. Coming with the every Friday. Every Friday, my episode I just doing it past Saturday because Wi-Fi.
And we also need you to give you something to listen to on your way to work.
What is it?
For your morning commute. You know? To those of our in functional economies, it's in my train where you can just, you know, put your items in there. Or in your combi ride. Yeah. That's true. We cater to everybody.
So no, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for holding us down. We are back. We know you missed us. We missed you too.
I don't think you realize how much we missed you guys.
We also missed those coffees, you know?
Hey.
Rasta vekuti yeah, my I've never seen your name kuma coffees but papa
Hey, prove us wrong.
shout out to you,
Your
man.
move.
Yeah.
Your move.
This has been Black and Forth.
It's been back and forth. Yeah, man. This is what it's been. But yeah, pleasure to be back. Good to be back with the live one, real time.
Yeah.
Yep. See you on the other side next week. Yeah.
Energy.
What
do you guys do record?
Yeah. Welcome. This is Black and Forth. Two black kings and we got that sauce. They don't really make them like we know more. Back to Teddy cause we know more than anybody you know. Jokes. Kova chango shika madiko madiko. Pano pakazada my friends, nema ops munu wese adi welcome. This is Black and Forth.